Today we are looking at Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance. Metroid Zero Mission was released on the Game Boy Advance by Nintendo in 2004. The original story is retold in Metroid Zero Mission, which for the first time fully describes her encounter with the Metroids. Longtime fans for the Metroid series will be familiar with the story, but there are additional obstacles to overcome, more power-ups available, and enhanced visuals and audio. And if you thought the conclusion of the first Metroid was a surprise, this game offers a deeper journey than before. Remember, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as it helps out this channel grow. And don't forget to hit the notification button for all future videos. So, how is Metroid Zero Mission today? Here is our review of Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance. This is pretty much the same story as the original Metroid, but told a lot better. The Metroid creatures samples are taken by space pirates after they assault a Galactic Federation spacecraft. By subjecting Metroids to beta radiation, the space pirates want to duplicate them, which they will then use as a biological weapon to wipe out any opposing species. The Federation finds the space pirates' headquarters on planet Zebes. While looking for the stolen Metroids, the Federation makes the decision to dispatch a lone bounty hunter to breach the space pirate's base and eliminate the Mother Brain. This game has cutscenes throughout the game to tell the story, unlike the original NES game, which told the story at the beginning of the game. This game truly shines during gameplay. While the original Metroid was sizable on its own, Metroid Zero widens it a lot. It may easily match the universe of Super Metroid when the game is fully taken into account. This includes the additional locations. The newly added locations in the game give the appearance of being a whole new game. Because of frequent black backdrops in the original Metroid game, it was difficult to know where you were at times. It was also simple to become lost. The game consists of 7 areas, of which 2 are new. In fact, the 2 new areas are just as big, if not bigger, than the 5 original areas. There were many locations in the original Metroid where you find the long ice or wave beams. The new game, however, only allowed you to locate these beams in a single location for each beam. Chozo statues that provide directions have taken the place of the other locations where the beam upgrades were at in the original game. The directions on these monuments are not very clear since Metroid Zero Mission is lengthier than the original. There are plenty of opportunities to explore. The boss battles similar to Super Metroid, and they have received similar enhancements. You can see all the bosses are now very well detailed, and some of them are huge, like Kraid or Ridley. There are also a few mini-bosses in the game. All are totally original to the game and frequently appear unexpectedly, adding to a wonderful touch of tension to the gameplay. In addition, there are new enemies that have been introduced to the game as well. One difference from the previous game, when you essentially needed every suit to continue, is that the game may now be completed without some of the suit modifications. A few elements of Super Metroid appear to be included into the game's more recent areas. Without giving anything away, you'll see a location that may look familiar, but really explains why it was included in Super Metroid. The newest areas are huge. The fact that the game added a sizable new area as well as incorporated Super Metroid suit enhancements to the original game really speaks well for Nintendo and their commitment to the fans. The game's graphics incorporate Super Metroid Metroid Fusion features. The finished effects is a vibrant, colored, animated game with visual that is absolutely stunning to look at. Nintendo does the franchise credit by fully redoing the first game since 2D was made for a game like this. As it is, Metro Zero Mission resembles a nicely produced cartoon with Mode 7 graphics. Giant monsters like Ridley and Kraid now have better visuals than ever before, and despite their massive size, they move exactly and fluidly as Samus, if not more so. Samus has two distinct running animations, similar to Metro Fusion, running to the right and running to the left. Because Samus was carefully designed for this game, her arm cannon is always to the right arm, no matter which way you are facing. Although it wasn't truly essential, Nintendo's commitment is evident despite this. You won't hear sound that is much better than the Super Metroid on the Game Boy Advance because of its inferior sound system. This isn't exactly a negative thing. The game's audio feels like a Super Metroid Metro Fusion mashup, with opponents dying in prior 2D Metroid games, beams and explosion sound effects. However, you might find the sound to be a little bit dull at times and not quite as vibrant as Metro Fusion. Even with the subpar technology, the sound still does an outstanding job. The musical score definitely deserves praise. Much of the music is remixed from the original game, and the result couldn't have been better. The music can often get dramatic during boss battles and cautiously quiet just before a boss attacks you. It really fits the game well and presents the game with great fashion. While the original Metroid was a good game, Super Metroid was far superior. The level of Metro Zero Mission is quite similar to that of Super Metroid, and Nintendo added a ton of bonus that go well beyond a fan could anticipate. This is definitely an area where Nintendo deserves recognition, and the game is certainly destined to become a classic. The fusion rockets and clinging onto ledges are good, but they're non-revolutionary gameplay aspects that the Plasma Beam or the Speed Booster were for Super Metroid. More than just a remake, Metro Zero Mission offers a complete fresh experience for Samus's first adventure. Everything that made the game enjoyable the first time around has been improved upon. The game is now not only nostalgic, but it has a fantastic game in and out of itself. We should give Samus and Nintendo all the credit they deserve for creating such a tremendous achievement. All Metroid fans have been waiting for this chance to play as Samus for the first time once more. I really enjoyed this game and I had a blast playing this. That's why Metro Zero Mission is getting a 9.5 out of 10. What did you think about Metro Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance? Please leave comments below to share your thoughts. That would do it for this episode. We do live streams throughout the week, mostly games from the Xbox or the Nintendo Switch, and we also do retro games throughout the week as well. And remember, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up for your support. Thank you for watching, and I will see you here in the next episode. Have a great day.